Hey guys, Kevin here. Today I'm going to be installing SMY's F1 V2 hyperflash brake light on my 2017 WRX. I'm also going to show you guys how to install it step by step. So in the box I have the smoked out SMY brake light. It also comes with the plug and play harness. You have your mounting bracket and all of the hardware with it. Sticker, and this is instructions on how to turn on and off the hyperflash function. What I've done to make it easy for myself, I put it up on the Rhino ramps in the back, and I also put the wheel blocks in the front on both tires. What I've done first is remove the trunk liner in the trunk and also the foam padding underneath. I'm now underneath the car, and first thing you're going to want to do is remove the 4 push clips underneath. So there's one here, 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 and also over here. To remove them, all you can use is you can use a flathead screwdriver and just pop it out. To get the old fog light cover out, all you have to do is push these 2 clips in and it should be able to pop out. You have the cover off. Look in the package and you should see a locking like a locking nut, I believe it's called. So pretty much just goes on the passenger side where that screw is. It just slides in, and you have to make sure the threads are facing on the inside. To install the J-hook, all you have to do is pretty much slide it in the back, like so, and that's it. Make sure the threads are facing the inside. So this is the mounting bracket that comes with the SMY brake light. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put it inside through the back and make sure the holes line up on the 2 sides, and make sure this goes outside of these plastic brackets as well. And just like that, the mounting bracket is on. Just make sure to line up the holes on each side. And yeah. What you're going to want to do next is get the provided pop clip that comes with the package, and you're going to want to push it in from the back in, and just so that secures the driver's side of the bracket. And on the other side where the threaded nut is, you're going to want to use the provided screw that it comes with and just hand tighten it for now. When you're putting in the passenger side screw, don't tighten it all the way, because when you go to put the light in, it's not going to go inside. For the next step, what you're going to need is the 3rd brake light and also the 2 other screws. And what you're going to want to do is going to want to push the light in. So when you push the light in, you're going to want to put in the remaining brass screws in the back. So make sure to tighten the side one first, and then put your 2 other brass screws inside as well. And you can also go ahead and tighten it. So these are 10mm bolts, and just use a 10mm, I guess, wrench to tighten it down. After you have the light installed, you're going to want to remove this trunk piece as well as the trunk liner. The trunk liner, there's a couple pop clips holding it on, and same thing with the trunk, with this trunk liner as well. There's also just 3 clips. There's one here, one in the middle, and also one on the driver hand side. After you remove the trunk piece and also the trunk liner, what you're gonna want to do is remove this grommet here and pretty much get a razor and make 3 lines so you're able to fish the connector that connects to the light through. Once you fish the cable through the hole in the trunk, you're going to want to connect the connector on the third brake light. All it is it plugs in, and that's it. The next step you're going to want to do is remove the connector from your taillight. So there's a tab, all you have to do is push it down and pull it out. Just like that. And what you're going to want to do is get the other end of the plug and play harness and just plug it back into the taillight. And also on this end, what you're going to want to do is take this connector that you just took off from the taillight, and you're going to want to plug it into here. So I've plugged in the connector, and that's pretty much it for the install. Before I put everything back together, I'm going to test it out and make sure the light works. So this is it's working, as you can see. The light right now is solid, and when you press on the brakes, it would turn into like a hyper flash mode. So that's the hyper flash function. I'm gonna put everything back together, tighten up all the screws, put back the trunk liners and also this trunk piece over here, and then I'm gonna take the car outside the garage and get some nice shots.